You know what this calls for? That was oddly satisfying, even though it was my own goddamn play button.
Jack it up.
Hey there guys, so recently YouTube actually changed their terms of service, and I guess I'm just here to talk about that, so let's get into it. But first of all guys, I am really happy right now, because look at the freaking room behind me, man. I spent like 3 hours cleaning that. I could have gotten started recording at 1 o'clock. I tried to, but you know, I tried to record it opposite of the window, so that the camera was facing the window, and the lighting was so bad, and everything was really grainy, and I couldn't use that video, so now I have to rediscuss this, and I decided why not just clean the room up behind me so that it's not as embarrassing to show anymore, and also so that you guys might not get distracted as much with the background, because you know, I know that the background is distracting because I've seen it. I'm also planning on maybe getting a better background. Let's just get into the subject. YouTube actually changed their terms of service. Alright guys, let's check out the new terms of service that everybody is talking about. See, it actually didn't change. What happened is that they enforced it. So this was happening maybe a couple of years back. They weren't enforcing it very heavily, and now they just started to enforce it. So, you know, it's almost like YouTube isn't as free anymore as it used to be. And I think in 2015 or 2014 they made these rules. Now they're finally starting to pick them up and start to enforce them to other YouTube channels, which I don't know. That can be taken as either a good thing or a bad thing. Like, they're finally telling people that they've been demonetizing their videos, which is obviously a good thing, because before they weren't even telling them, so they wouldn't have known if they would have lost money on the videos. It just would have been gone, and they wouldn't have generated money from that video anymore, or they would have made very, very little money. But the thing that I find the most annoying about it is that they're flagging videos that weren't flagged before. If somebody flagged me for profanity, that video would not be monetizable. Although I don't make money off of this content, in the future I hope to maybe start doing something off this content. Even if it's maybe only like 10 bucks a month, it'll still help with some stuff. 10 bucks a month for a teenager is not that bad, so you could like save up. Also with like some of the Christmas money I get, maybe 50 bucks? Yeah, that's not too bad. That is good for a 16-year-old person like me, and I don't know about you guys, but it's a lot better than $0. But you know, that's going to be in a very long time, because you gotta get at least 10k views per month. This channel's getting 1.2k views per month, which is already freaking incredible, don't get me wrong. I don't even know how we got there. But anyway, let's just talk about how it's affecting other YouTubers. Basically, YouTubers like Leafy is here have had some of their videos taken down, but not that many. And people like RiceGum, I have no idea, alright? RiceGum does roast tracks, diss tracks. He's what YouTube would consider disrespectful, but they are making a pretty good profit off of him. I don't know if they would actually do that. I don't know if they would actually like ruin his career on YouTube, and then he would have to find another job. But it sounds like if you're talking about controversial subjects like who's the president, which I actually did make a video about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and it was a commentary, and I made it before the rules happened, but it can still be striked down, and monetization can and probably will eventually be disabled on that video. That's okay though, that's only one of my videos, but profanity is the real problem I have with it. Now the profanity issue is a bit out of control, because if I were to swear in one of my videos, which I always do by the way, for some reason YouTube takes that as a very offensive manner, and they will try to demonetize it, and I don't really see why. Swearing isn't a very big problem. They should just have a kids section on YouTube where they don't have swearing, and that's what I think. Or, you know, maybe age restricted to like 13 plus or something. I know that still does a lot of harm, because only people who are registered with YouTube YouTube and are signed up to be 13 or older can actually go in the video, but it's much better than just not putting ads before the video. I understand advertisers might not want to be on videos that are about dark things like suicide, but topics are topics, and YouTube should be like a free place that everybody can post. And when I joined YouTube way back in 2011, it was a really awesome place, you know? You could post anything you wanted. For some reason, one of my first videos got over 100K views in like a year, and I don't know how the hell that happened. And there was another one approaching that mark, but I decided to delete it because it got so much hate. But that's not the point. The point is now that YouTube has changed so much that it's very, very hard to be able to make something that's non-controversial that won't offend people. It's like, you know, social justice warriors have taken over YouTube almost like, because everybody's saying that. Everybody's talking about how it's like the SJW attack has happened. And then if you don't know what SJW is, it stands for social justice warriors, and that's, you know, what I'm talking about. So social justice warriors are basically people who just get really offended over anything that goes against what they think, and they're mostly liberal, I will admit that. They just want all the videos saying, you know, that feminism isn't good to be taken down, which obviously that's not their right to do. It's just their opinion about it. They can dislike the video and they should just move on after that. You know, they can dislike it, they can leave a comment saying, I don't fucking agree with this bullshit. Oops, I swore. But yeah, to be honest, it's not a very big deal to me still, because I'm not that big on YouTube. I mean, we as a community, we are not as big as Philip DeFranco, we are not as big as Leafy or Pyrocynical, we are not as big as channels that have millions of subscribers. I think we'll be fine up until the point that we maybe hit 10,000 if we do. And that might be the point where you start to get censored a little bit more, because you really gotta watch what you're saying once you get to that size. And yeah, more videos will be coming in the future, so don't worry about that. I'm not gonna, you know, let YouTube kind of water down my content, because I am a firm believer that I should make what I want to make, and that's what YouTube is to me. It's doing things that you really want to do. So I hope you guys really do understand this, and comment down below if you agree with this new system YouTube has set up or not. I don't really agree with it, to be honest, but I don't think it's going to be the end of YouTube, because for some reason those YouTubers are getting remonetization on their videos. I don't think it's over, because all the creators have expressed their opinions about it. All the creators really hate this idea, and YouTube has to cater to its customers as much as it is a business. I understand that YouTube isn't what it was in 2005, which is really a shame, because 2005 was one of the best years on YouTube. I think 2005 to 2010 was probably the golden years on YouTube for the content creators themselves. But you know, now it's still possible to grow and do things, so might as well take advantage of that and try my hardest and entertain you guys at the same time. So I'm definitely not going to be quitting, but be sure to follow me on all my social medias just in case something does actually go down, because I do want to alert you guys of it so that you guys don't wonder what's going on. So far YouTube has gotten way worse since last year, but just doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing it, alright? Because there is still hope for it, and that's what counts. That's what matters. There's still hope for this, and the people at YouTube seem to care, they just seem to be making bad decisions. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to comment down below whether you agree with this or not, because I don't know, it's pretty controversial itself actually. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Just wanted to get this out and spread the word to you guys so that you know what's happening. So see you guys later. Bye!